You ever buy something you really wanted, and the feeling lasts, like 12 minutes? Then you're back to scrolling, back to wanting the next thing. Today I'm going to explain why nothing you buy feels good anymore, and how to fix it without turning into a minimalist. My name is Mike, and I spend way too much time thinking about personal finance, especially why spending more often makes people feel worse. If you're someone who keeps buying little treats, but still feels empty, stressed, or behind, subscribe. Because this channel is about money without hype, without guilt, and without complicated jargon. And if this helps at any point, a quick thumbs up helps more people find it. Alright, here's what most people don't realize. Buying used to be a reward. Now it's a reflex. Because the internet turned shopping into a slot machine. You see something, you want it, you click, you get a package, repeat. And the scary part is how fast you can repeat it. Look, think about how this actually plays out. It's 11 p.m. You're tired. You're stressed. You're scrolling. You see something that looks like it'll finally make your life feel better. So you buy it. It arrives tomorrow. You open it. And it's fine. Not life-changing. Not even bad. Just fine. But your brain already moved on. And this is why nothing feels good anymore. Your brain isn't buying for the item. It's buying for the hit. The novelty. The anticipation. The tiny rush of something new is coming. Then it disappears. And because it disappears so fast, you do it again. Now, you might be thinking, Mike, I'm not out here buying crazy stuff. It's just small things. Exactly. That's what makes it dangerous. Because small purchases don't feel like a problem. They feel like coping. And that brings us to the next piece. A lot of people are stuck in scarcity mode, even while they're spending. And scarcity mode doesn't always look like being broke. Sometimes it looks like feeling behind. Like everyone else is moving forward, and you're not. And social media makes this 10 times worse. You see people upgrading cars, moving into nicer places, taking trips, wearing new outfits, buying gadgets, living these perfectly curated lives. And even if you logically know it's edited, your brain still reacts like it's real. So you start thinking, I need something too. Not because you're greedy, not because you're dumb, because your brain wants proof that you're okay. So you buy something, a smaller version of what you saw online, a cheap win. And for a moment, it works. Then it doesn't. And you're back to wanting again. This is one reason so many people have what's been called money dysmorphia. That's when your perception of your finances is distorted, like you're constantly feeling worse off than you really are. So you don't spend because you're happy. You spend because you're anxious. And that anxiety is being targeted. Now let's talk about one of the biggest reasons spending feels empty now. Convenience spending. Food delivery. Ride shares. Subscriptions, same-day shipping, 2-day shipping, buy now, pay later, instant checkout. It's not that convenience is evil. It's that convenience is constant. And when something is constant, it stops feeling like a treat. That's why you can spend money all week and still feel like you got nothing. Because it wasn't memorable. It wasn't intentional. It was automatic. And here's where the math gets brutal. Let's say you order delivery twice a week. That's like $18 in fees and tip each time. 2 times a week is about $36. Multiply that by 4 weeks. That's around $140 a month. Now add subscriptions. Maybe 5 subscriptions you barely use. $12 here, $15 there. It's $60. Now add random purchases. A small Amazon order. A TikTok shop item. A why not purchase. That's another $100. Now you're at $300 a month. And most people don't even feel it. But they also don't feel better. So their brain goes, what's the point? And then they buy again. Okay, now here's the real reason nothing feels good anymore. Spending has diminishing returns. At first, spending solves problems. Better shoes, better food, a safer apartment, a reliable laptop. That stuff genuinely improves your life. But once your basics are covered, spending flips. Because instead of solving problems, it creates clutter. More stuff, more decisions, more maintenance, more comparison. And you don't feel richer. You feel tired. This is what happens when consumption starts consuming you. You buy the thing. Then you need the accessory. Then you need the organizer. Then you need the upgrade. Then you need the better version. And suddenly you're not enjoying what you own. You're managing what you bought. And that's why the feeling disappears so fast. Because the high doesn't come from owning the thing. It comes from the chase. So what do? Here's the fix. And it's simple. It's not spend nothing. It's not never buy fun stuff. It's not be perfect. It's make your spending actually count. Step 1. Put desire on a timer. If you see something you want, wait 24 hours. If you still want it tomorrow, it's probably real. If you forget about it, it was just dopamine. Step 2. Create purchase categories. Only buy things that do one of 3 jobs. Job 1. It saves you time every week. Job 2. It improves your health or lowers your stress. Job 3. It increases your income or your skills. If it doesn't do one of those, it goes into nice, not now. This single filter changes everything, because it stops you from buying to cope, and it starts making you buy with intention. And step 3, this is the real secret. Replace new stuff with new progress, because your brain craves novelty. So give it novelty that builds your life. Every time you feel the urge to impulse buy, ask, what would feel better in 2 weeks? A random package, or an extra $500 in savings? What would feel better in a month? Another little treat, or paying off a credit card balance? What would feel better in a year? A closet full of okay things, or being calm when life hits you with an emergency? Because here's what most people don't realize. Buying things won't make you feel in control. Progress will. Control feels better than consumption, and it lasts longer. So to recap, nothing you buy feels good anymore because your brain adapts fast. Social media triggers comparison and scarcity. Convenience spending becomes constant and invisible. And past enough, more spending creates stress instead of happiness. The fix is simple. Put desire on a timer, buy with categories, and chase progress instead of novelty. If this helped you understand your spending differently, subscribe for more simple, realistic explanations about money. And check out the next video in the playlist, because it builds directly on this one.